Hey guys, welcome back. As you can see, I am outside today. We are getting ready to smoke a pork shoulder on my charcoal grill. This video is brought to you by ChefsTemp, the Finaltouch X10 meat and steak thermometer used by both professional and home chefs. Its magnetic backing keeps it handy inside and out. Have a spill? No worries, it's waterproof too. It has a backlight, high accuracy with 2 to 3 second readings, and long life battery. ChefsTemp thermometer is on sale now just for you. This is the first time I've smoked a pork shoulder on my charcoal grill, or smoked anything on my charcoal grill, as a matter of fact. So I'm going to show you how I have it set up and exactly what I'm doing as I go along. We're going to head inside for a minute so I can get my pork shoulder all ready, then we'll come back out. Okay guys, so I have already started getting my pork shoulder ready. The skin was on. I'm taking the skin off. I don't want the skin on. I am going to leave the fat cap on. Going to cook the fat cap side up. Going to remove any extra fat that's on it. That's going to allow the smoke to get in there just a little bit better. So I'm going to take it. I've already removed half the skin, as you can see. I just sliced it down the middle and then just gently remove it. Holding your knife closer to the skin, you want to leave that fat cap on there. So I'm going to go ahead and take the second half off of here. It's not hard, just make sure you've got a good sharp knife. And from there, you can see where you have any extra fat that you just want to get off because you don't need it in there. And this is a pocket of fat. Don't need that extra fat in there. Take that off. Okay, I think I've got her trimmed up pretty good. Maybe not as good as I could have or should have, but I think she's pretty good. I definitely wanted to leave my fat cap on. So we're going to get her all rubbed down here. Now my rub consists of Chipotle powder, turmeric, paprika, black pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, and a little cinnamon. And just want to put it on here. Now you don't want to rub it in. You do want to pat it down though. Pat it down, give it generous, all sides, all sides. You don't want to waste any of your rub. That's why you want to do it in a tray so you can pick up that extra rub that falls down. This rub is going to give that awesome flavor, beautiful color. And we're looking for a great bark on her too. Okay, time for us to go check on our grill. Okay guys, so we are just about ready. My charcoal is just about ready. I'm going to take a hickory chunk and sit it right on top. I got my tray over here with a little water. Now since I'm cooking on a charcoal grill, I am going to put my meat over here on this side and let the air flow from right to left and up. So I've actually got my damper over here on the left side closed. My damper over here on the right side is open about a quarter of an inch, quarter ways open. And I've got my top one open about a quarter ways. I'm going to try to maintain this tip at about 275. I had the top open, so we dropped down, and right at 200 it's going to get back up there. Once it gets to 275, that's where I want to maintain it. I got a 9.5 pound roast here, so I've chosen to run my grill at about 275. So I'm going to go ahead and get the chunk on here as well as the roast. Okay, so I'm one of those people that like a pretty heavy smoke. I don't want it to be too smoked to get bitter, but I'm going to start off with 2 chunks, one this size and one this size. I'll probably throw another chunk or 2 on it in between that time, and I'll probably stop putting any chunks on it, anything, once it reaches about 100 to 120. I don't want it to turn bitter on me. So I've got my chunks down. Now I'm going to put my roast right here on this side. And I've got 2 grates here. My grill actually separates in 3, but this is a pretty big roast. I don't think it'll fit on one side, so I've got 2 grates here and 1 open, so I'll have easy access to my charcoal as I need to add it over time. Okay guys, as you can see, we are right at about 275, 260, 275 there. I'm going to try to maintain that. I do not have a grill that has a gasket seal on it, so I will get some leakage. If I'm getting leakage in smoke, I'm getting leakage in heat. So I will adjust my dampers. If it's getting too hot, I'll close them up more. If it's getting too cool, I'll open them up. And so I see right now as we speak, we are approaching 300. So I'm just going to close up the right one till it cools down a little bit, as well as the top one, because I am getting leakage from other areas of the grill. So if you do not have a really good professional grill that does not have leakage around where it closes at because it's gasket seal, you will have to pay extra attention to your cook temp. Okay, I'm about 2 hours in. My temp is trying to drop, so I'm gonna add a little charcoal here. It's looking good. Just a good handful to do around here. So I'm gonna go ahead and spritz it a little bit here. Just make sure it stays moist. Just a little apple juice and apple cider vinegar. Okay, that should do it. And using our ChefsTemp thermometer, I just want to see where we are at. Not quite there yet. I'm looking for about 165, give or take a little bit, before we wrap her up. And as you see, this ChefsTemp rotates as well. We are checking again for that 165 temp so we can go ahead and wrap this bad boy up. And it looks like we are there. All right. Now I've got some heavy duty foil. I'm going to double wrap her up real good. That way we can put her back on the grill for probably about an hour so she can get nice and tender for us. Okay, so we're going to get this off of here and get it wrapped. And though I don't have any barbecue gloves, I guess I need some, huh? Those will do just fine. Now I'm going to pour this over here. This is just a really thin barbecue sauce that I've made vinegar base, staying with the Carolina Q. Let's go ahead and pour this over here. We're going to wrap this up real tight. This is going to give it some awesome flavor. And what I've done here, this is actually my favorite barbecue sauce that I've also added apple cider vinegar and apple juice to, thinning it out a little bit, getting that extra apple cider vinegar in there. And we're going to wrap her up real nice and tight. I'm going to have to get another piece and bring it all the way around again, because I did not make this large enough. Ooh, baby's hot. Ooh, can't stand the heat, get out the kitchen. Good thing I'm used to hot stuff. Okay, we're going to let her sit in here till she gets to 200, which shouldn't be but about another hour maybe. 45 minutes to an hour. Let her sit in there. And we'll be back. Okay, guys, so we are all done. It came up to temp to about 198. I took it off. It's been resting. And so now we're going to open it up. I am not going to shred the whole thing, but I am going to pull a little bit off of here. Oh, look at the juices. Look at the juices. This is look amazing. because it looks good, it smells good, and the last thing for us to do is to taste it, guys. Oh my goodness. Doesn't that look amazing? Okay, guys, so I actually do not want to shred mine. So I am going to slice off a piece. I don't know if I need to go through the grain or not, but I just want you all to see. You can see how tender this is and how easy this is slicing. Oh my goodness. It is looking amazing, amazing. Ooh, can't get this little piece off of there. There we go. Look at that, guys. Oh my goodness. Yes. It's gonna give this a quick taste. Delicious, delicious, delicious. Guys, if you are not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell. Share it out. I'm gonna let this continue to cool so I can slice it in really, really nice thin slices. That's my plan. Oh my goodness. And until next time, be blessed.